Mitraya Namaha. Welcome to VSP Trinity channel Energy Circles, and today we're going to talk about stop attaching yourself to that thought. It is the most important and most essential part of your life. In your life, if you have to achieve anything, you have to do only this, that you should be selective towards what thoughts you're going to attach to. If you can achieve this, I think everything will get sorted. You should realize that you are constantly producing thoughts, and once you get attached to a thought, that will lead you to your happiness or to your misery. So today we'll see how to stop attaching to that thought. First, if you have any thoughts coming up, you should be able to realize what is a positive thought, what is a negative thought. Generally they confuse you. They say negative thought is like this, positive thought is like this is right, this is wrong and all. I would say whatever is for your benefit is a positive thought. Whatever is for your non-benefit or whatever thought is trying to spoil you or destroy you is a negative thought, right? So this is the first basic underlying difference. So start attaching yourself or start observing your thoughts. This is the first step. This may take some practice, but start doing it. Whatever thoughts are coming into your mind, okay, start observing them. Start observing your thoughts and observe the energy that brings to you. Suppose you think about a small child who is very pretty, beautiful and all. If you remember, you will develop happiness. Sometimes you get a thought of your boss or some the work which is very, very tough. Oh, I have to study for this. Oh, I have to do this much work. Oh, tomorrow there is a function and I am left out with so much work. Or tomorrow there is an audition. Tomorrow there is some office work or inspection or something, and you get attached to that thought, which will lead to your what you did not do, what you are yet to finish. And the moment you attach to that thought of what you did not finish, that leads to misery. So first is examining your thoughts. What thoughts are causing negative environment in your mind? Okay, that's very, very important. First thing, start observing this. This may take time. Let this take time. This is the most important investment you can do. Most important thing you can invest on, right? Sit and observe whenever you are tensed, whenever you are worried. Today I got this Facebook messenger message saying, sir, I saw your videos, good, they are very, very good, but after listening to your videos or after 10, 15, 20 minutes, I'll be very, very happy, and then again I become tensed. Some thought will come and I become tensed. So how would I manage that? So your thoughts are causing you tension. You see, it's so simple and easy. Your thoughts are generating that kind of worry, happiness, misery, or fear, or anxiety, or stress, or tension. All is your thoughts which is doing that. So first is examine your thoughts, whether it is for your benefit or not. Suppose you have to exam tomorrow and you did not finish some syllabus and you are worried about that. First observe, your thought is on the topics which you did not finish. Or tomorrow you have inspection in your office, or tomorrow you have some auditing work and you are pending with so many files and all. So first you have to do is stop worrying or stop staying in that negative environment of thoughts. First, I may be giving students example or some office example, but this can be applied to anything in this universe. Okay, what thoughts you are generating and what thoughts you are observing on. First thing, once you do this, more than half of your tension is gone. Oh, so I am worried. My thought is making me worry because I am thinking on what is not happy, what is not giving me happiness. And once you realize this, you will stop thinking on that. Once you realize this may take time, but it will happen. First. Second is creating right substance for the right thoughts. It is hard. Sometimes it is really hard to get away from that thought. So what you have to do is create that right substance to create those right thoughts. For example, someone scolds us, someone say some bad words to us. We start imagining, we start attaching to that word. Okay, all we have to do is stop giving that substance to that thought. Okay, so the moment a thought came, you would say, okay, I will not think about all those bad words or bad things or bad deeds did by someone else destroy me. So first thing is, I will stop thinking on that. You may react there, you may talk there, you may fight there, but then your mind should be in your control. You should say, I even though I am fighting, I am doing everything, I will not spoil my brain here. So creating right substance for your right thoughts. That is, for one negative thing, I want you to give thousands of right positive things. Let positive things come into your life. Let positive things, come with full force into your life. There's one thing. Third thing is taking action on right thoughts. Suppose you get a negative thought and you would stop. Oh, what if I don't win? Oh, what if I don't get success in my business? What if I lose this job? So you are thinking on a negative thought and you're staying on that thought. Instead, I would say, take immediate action on right thoughts. Suppose you get a right thought. Suppose you are thinking on starting a business. Do it. Take steps towards it. At least talk to someone, or go to banks, ask about loans, or read about that project, what you wanted to do. Read about that business, what you want to establish. Or if it is a spiritual path, suppose you want to take a Saura Margam, a Surya Upasana Margam, take steps towards that. Be prepared, what you have to do for it, how you should be, gaining that knowledge. All you have to take steps towards it, right? This is very, very important. Take action on your right thoughts. If there is a negative thought, you would be constantly thinking on it. You would be telling people, oh, this has happened to me, this has happened to me. But on a right thought, you will be thinking 100 times, whether I should do this or not, do this or not. I would say, take action on right thoughts and leave away, ignore the negative thoughts. That's the fourth point. Ignore. Negative thoughts keep coming, they keep coming to us. All you have to do is ignore negative thoughts. Just ignore it. Over a period of time, if you see, automatically your right thoughts, your positive thoughts keep on increasing. Your negative thoughts slowly start getting suppressed. Okay, this is important. Next is, remember this. It is there everywhere. I am not telling something new. I am not talking about something great spiritual rules. I'm talking very, very basic, and this you all know. I'm just briefing you up. I'm giving a revision class. Okay. First is, your thought is the origin. Your thought is the insert, and your thought will lead you towards your materialistic goals. Whatever you are thinking is the origin. It is the insert. It is the permanent address for your goal. Okay. So be very, very sure of this. What you are thinking will become your materialistic gain. What you are thinking will become your gain. If you are thinking negative, it will become negative. What, my life is always like this, your life will be always like that. Even though you get $1 million lottery, then even then your life will be like that. So always get those positive thoughts into your mind. Very, very important. This is there everywhere. Your thoughts to actions on right thing, that becomes your habit. Your habit can give you destiny, right? So it is told in every scripture. Swami Vivekananda says this. Everyone says this. So you even though people know this, but by some force they will think negative. Okay. So the ultimate goal of human being is to stop dwelling on negative thoughts. It's just thoughts, it is just a thought. So there's one thing. Next is for spiritual gain. Suppose you are talking about spirituality, or only because truly spiritual does not mean that I will only talk about spirituality. I'll talk about whatever I know. Okay, whatever I know, I keep it in a perspective and give it to you. You may take it or you may not take it. Okay, but point is, for spiritual gains, leave your thoughts to your brain. For spirituality, suppose you're meditating for something higher, then you should get rid of your thoughts slowly. Over a period of time it will happen, but you will slowly get rid of your thoughts. Okay, that is why we start with haphazardness, then one-pointedness, from there to no thought or thoughtless state, right? For spiritual gains. For materialistic gains, your thoughts are your weapons. So use them correctly, use them at right place, use them at a right context. And this is very, very important. Next is, because of this market-based brainwashing, people think success is money. At the same time, they brainwash you saying money is not everything, right? They confuse you. I'll tell you this again and again. Success, they think it is money. Someone was telling the backbenchers, the failures are great always because they earn lot of money than engineers, doctors, than the MBAs and all. This is all brainwashing. Don't get into that discussion. First is, success is not money. Success is not about you staying backbench or front bench and earning money. Success is not money. At the same time, money is not bad. Money, your success, everything falls under at a right balance. If you don't have that balance, then even though you get success and you cry, there's no point. Even though you get success, money and all, you are unhappy, there's no point. Even though there is happiness and all, but there is no money, there's no point. So all you have to do is, you should have that balance. And this is also one important thing. That means if you are happy and you don't have money for your next meal, that may sound very odd, that may be different. Yes, that is better, but it is different, right? So success is not money or wealth. Success is peace within and overall development of you. It is not one area where you get 100 of 100 and rest all subjects if you fail, there's no point. So as a student, as a businessman, as a family man, as a husband, as a daughter, as a son, as a child, everywhere you should be able to score good marks. Okay, that's important. If you attach yourself to negative thoughts, no success can attach you. Very, very important. You should understand this. If you attach yourself to a negative thought, no success can get attached to you. This is very, very important. So always make sure that you get a right definition of success, that is overall peace and happiness. At the same time, you are not attached to something which is not there and crib and cry. Suppose you get 1 million, you want 5 millions. I missed that opportunity of $5 million. No, that is not happiness. Whatever is there, you are happy. At the same time, you are not sitting there and thinking, oh, this is life, enough is enough. You aim for something big and you are still happy with whatever you have. This is also one thing. The moment you are in this state, your thoughts will become freshened, your thought will become new, your thoughts will become righteous, and you go ahead with, you get materialistic gains, you will earn money, at the same time you will be happy and peaceful, right? So once you realize this, that what all your thoughts are giving you the miseries and worries, then I think the moment you realize this, I think you will be, booming with energy, saying, okay, from today I will control my thoughts and I will make sure that I'll get right thoughts and I'll put that right thoughts into action, and then I will be successful in every field, whatever you put your hand in. So this is very, very important. I want you to stop attaching to that thought which is negative or which is not giving you any benefit, right? Think on this and give this a thought. And in case if you like it, please share and subscribe. And in case you did not subscribe yet, please do subscribe. Thank you so much. I'll see you in the next video. Mitraya Namaha.